Hey, it's me, Gumshoe. We're back with more Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. Okay, so Detective at May.
So, what happened to Mask to Mask?
He's at the detention center screaming like a madman. Investigate me again, he keeps yelling.
No, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right?
Oh, you mean that Detective at May? Oh, that was great. That guy got what he deserved.
Now that's the detective I know and love.
Think about it. Atmay was always around when the calling card showed up, but he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. I was hiding at the crime scene. Yeah, right. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you just knew he was the thief.
That would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he keeps bragging about.
Yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. But there's one thing I can't figure out about his first heist.
His first heist?
Yeah, the Tear of Amanon case. There was a witness on that one.
A witness?
Here, I saved the newspaper clipping.
Let me guess, it's gonna be Desiree.
Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it.
Okay, what's it say? The gem and the thief. Hey, this guard here. Haven't I seen him somewhere before? Is that gonna be Ron? It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see. But now that she mentions it, the precious gem, the Tear of Amanon, was the target of last night's robbery. Newspaper clipping added to the court record. Okay, what? That's it? That's all we're gonna glean from? I mean, the hair looks kind of like Ron DeLeet's. But look at his nose. Look at how big his nose is. That has to be something. Okay, the Tear of Amanon is blue. But in the blackmail letter, it talked about a red gem. Look at how big his nose is. Okay, Prosecutor Godot. Oh, that prosecutor. I really don't like that guy. The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delete.
Yeah, I think he did that. I think he did it that way because, you know, he knew he'd hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyway.
So who is that Java-addicted masked maniac anyway?
Prosecutor Godot? He's quite the enigma, huh? The thing is, pal, I never even heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office. Came out of nowhere.
That's right. He said this was his first case as a prosecutor.
And it's true, according to the records anyway, but no way he's an amateur. He's an Iceman in court, a maverick that gives me goosebumps. That give me goosebumps.
Goosebumps? You?
Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me. They all just turned the other way.
Poor Detective Gumshoe. I had no idea you were so unpopular.
No, that's not what I meant.
That Godot guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret.
Well, how does he even know?
How does he know Phoenix? Yeah. Okay, let's investigate this. Examine. This rope. You think it fell out of the safe when it was opened? I don't think so. So you mean? Yeah, I think this string shows where and how the corpse was lying. You mean the victim? He was killed by being crushed by the safe door? She can't be serious, can she? Okay, red button. Oh, there's a button here. Let's see.
Oh, beep, beep, beep. Hey, cut it out. Don't press that.
That was pretty funny. I never knew Detective Gumshoe could jump like that. What is that button anyway?
It's an emergency buzzer. It says it right on the panel.
Oops, you're right. It's written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first?
This alarm's connected to the basement guard room. It's used to summon security up here.
Really? Then it's possible on the night of the crime. Oh, so when the CEO was attacked, do you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer?
Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there, but they said that the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullard, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way, just so you know.
I think we'd better go and talk to that guard about this emergency buzzer. Is this going to be a new character again? Or is it going to be Larry? Okay, we didn't necessarily click on the safe, but... Ew, think about it. A dead guy was laying in here all night.
Yeah, oh, by the way, don't bother asking about fingerprints. There were none.
Well, somebody opened this safe on the night of the crime, right? Yeah, and so? Well, if Mr. Bullard's body was hidden in here, it must mean that it was opened by either the killer or the victim, right? Yeah, I guess so.
I got some bad news for you, pal. Are you ready?
Okay, shoot.
Opening this baby is no piece of cake. There are only a few people who know how to open this safe, pal.
Yeah, and?
Everyone that knows how to open this safe had airtight alibis. I checked. Everyone except one, that is.
I'm almost afraid to ask. Is it, Ron DeLeet?
Former security chief, Ron DeLeet.
Security chief? So he's a chief. What? Ron DeLeet? He was a security chief? Ron? So he knew how to open the safe, huh? Yeah, okay, maybe, okay, well, okay, so my theory of Ron pretending or, like, trying to play up the thief act to try and appeal to Desiree more, I think is still valid. Like, he wants to be, like, a bad, quote-unquote, bad guy for Desiree to, you know, get her to like him, even though they are married, I guess, right? Maybe so he wants her to like him, but maybe he's more cunning than we gave him credit for.
Yeah, sorry for raining on your parade there, pal.
Okay. What about this binder? Check out this big, thick binder here. Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick. Reading a file isn't exactly back-breaking work, just a little hard on the eyes. Ah. What did you find out, Nick? This file, it's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This huge file is all about Mask to Mask. It's filled with info on him. What? What kind of info? It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods and crime scenes. Huh? Hey Nick, look at the last page. It's a list. Let's see. Tier of a Manon, $100,000. This looks like a list of all the treasures that Mask to Mask stole. So then, $100,000 is the value of the stolen item? I don't know. That number sounds kind of low to me. I think I'd better secretly make a copy of this list. Kane's list added to the court record. Okay. Well, here we go. Here's something. I mean, we haven't checked out every little thing, but so it says what did it say? Where's that photo? The newspaper clipping. So it says the tier of a Manon, priceless. It says it's literally priceless. Though in the book it says, or in the binder it says, tier of a Manon is only $100,000. I mean, that's still a lot, but Crown of Bongora, Left Hand of Hades, Portrait of Magina. So do these have anything in common? A tear, a crown, a hand, and a portrait. So maybe like a face, a hand, a crown, and a tear. Jewel, artifact, sculpture, painting. So painting, a sculpture, an artifact, and a jewel. Do these have any... Okay, what about this laptop? This must be the CEO's desk. It's a lot simpler than I would have thought. Hey, that looks like a super soft chair. Let me try it out just for a second. Ooh, nice. I feel just like a CEO. Hey, you, whip me up a cup of some really expensive import tea and make some scones. Move it. Ah, this is the life.
The victim sat in that chair just before he was brutally killed. You know?
Eek! Yeah, Maya. These look like some kind of bookshelf rolling cabinet hybrid. I can't get in between these two shelves. Don't strain yourself trying. It looks like these shelves are controlled by a special panel. So I guess it's one shelf at a time, huh? Looks like they're filled with bunches of files. Yeah, files filled with data about security jobs they were hired to handle. Oh, they're bookshelves, okay. Knowledge. It'd be a good night's reading if you got insomnia. To hold these 7 new bookshelves I had to get installed to hold 2,000 new books that I bought. It's like the great Warren Buffett once said, the more you learn. I was hoping for something a little bit more exciting, like UFOs or something. Okay, is that it? What about the painting? Or the picture? Wow, look at that huge framed photo. Tall mountains rising majestically against a dark and cloudy sky. There's a title written at the bottom of the photo. The greatest sunrise of my life. This is it? This was his best sunrise? Either this guy didn't get out enough or he had really rotten luck with the weather. Maybe if he had lived a little longer, he would have seen some better days. Yeah. Okay, well that... Do we present Gumshoe with anything, or... Like, because usually they don't even want to see anything because it's the prosecutor and the... I don't know. Defense. About this blackmail letter.
Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about it too, pal. Why would Kane Bullard have been blackmailing Ron DeLeet anyway?
Well, Mr. DeLeet used to work at KB Security, right? But what was it that made him quit? Nick, that's it. Maybe that's the same reason he's being blackmailed.
Well, I'm in the middle of investigating that right now.
Oh, alright. Okay, I don't even know what to present him. We have a lot of evidence. I don't know if I have to go through all of this stuff. Like, Desiree. Detective Gumshoe, what about this person? Sorry, pal. To be honest, my head is so full right now, it feels like it's gonna burst. Okay. What are you gonna say about Desiree? Hates criminals and cowards more than anything, but she doesn't hate thieves, though. So about this.
Huh? What's that?
Hey, wait a minute, Maya. What's wrong? We copied that data without permission. Don't show it to him. He might get mad at us.
So, what are you two whispering about?
It's nothing. It's just my billfold.
That's a pretty thick billfold you got there, pal.
I don't even know what a billfold is.
Now I really want you to show it to me. This is proof that Ron DeLeet was here at the crime scene when the murder happened.
His wallet and his keycard, huh? I think we need to ask Mr. DeLeet some more about those two things. Okay, so let's go back to... Let's go to the detention center. Just to hear some different music at least. Can we go to the detention center? Like, it's just his nose. Why would they make Luke Atmay's nose that big? Is it like a Pinocchio reference where they're like, they're like So when he says he's mask to mask, he's lying. Like Pinocchio's nose would get bigger. Detention center. Okay, here we go. October 13th, detention center visitors room. I already told you, it's not me. A sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence. Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delete right now. Man, and we don't have enough time as it is. Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday, they thought he was just a thief, but now they got a murder case on their hands. I guess you're right. That guard over there looks a bit on edge, too. Come on, we'll just have to come back later. Okay, let's go check out some other place, Nick. That guard has been standing in that same spot for 3 years or so. Alright, Desiree. Oh, wait. Who has the psyche log? It was Adrian Andrews, right? So now we have a few more pieces of evidence. Not 4 more pieces, but I don't know if that's enough. What if we show her Kane's list? She's mask to mask. Okay, we already showed that. Now the treasure exhibit photo.
I still got no idea why mask to mask would go after a broken old pot like. I mean, this is distasteful old family heirloom.
Good point. Why go after a worthless piece of junk like? I mean, worthless in a good way. I mean, this is a first for the guy. Adrian Andrews hired Atmay as security before the calling card even came. I wonder if that has anything to do with how things played out. So what does that even, what does that mean?
This was his first heist, and I guess I underestimated him. I was sure I was going to go to get him, so I was careless and lost the info on the witness.
By witness, do you mean the guard in this photo?
Yeah, and the detective. He and the detective worked together to try catching Mask to Mask.
But he got away, right? Anyway, right? Ugh, I can't read.
That guard. I got the weird feeling that I've seen him around lately.
So it's either Rondelete. I mean, the hair looks similar just from that blurry photo, but it doesn't look like Larry.
I kind of feel sorry for him. He's kind of a sad young guy.
Yeah, and he seems to have a habit of always getting arrested prematurely.
Well, it's just my personal opinion, but I think the police should have investigated the whole thing more carefully.
But weren't you the one that arrested him with a giant goofy smile on your face? Come on, we don't have time to start with that. Let's just leave it alone. Okay, what about Luke Atmay?
I always knew there was something suspicious about this guy, and I was right. It turned out that the mask was really that ace detective in disguise.
You really thought that?
Huh? Of course. It's the stone cold truth. Sooner or later, a guy like that always shows his true colors.
Yeah, well, I think we saw a little too much of his colors today.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you on that one.
So about this.
Hey, thanks, pal. How did you know I had a sore throat anyway?
Hey! What are you doing?
Ugh! Sorry, that thing's all smooth and shiny, so I thought it was a piece of candy or something.
I can't believe you ate the whole thing in one go.
I almost swallowed it too, pal.
Oh, my poor Megatama. The thief in the photo, taken by the security camera, is missing his brooch.
Yup, the thing is, there's no evidence that the photo was tampered with. It was definitely taken at 12:58 a.m.
I turned the tables at the trial today with the mystery of this missing brooch. I wonder if there's something more to this missing piece of costume jewelry. Ugh. God. Here, take a look at my attorney's badge.
Are you still showing me that cheap little thing off? A real man keeps his mouth shut and carries a suave police badge, pal. You're such a familiar face to me now, you know? And now that I think about it, you're the real victim in this case, right? But for some strange reason, it's hard to think of you as a victim, pal.
You're darn right I'm the victim. That was our most precious treasure.
You know, pal, I think I know why I can't think of you as a victim ever. Pretty goofy looking face, if you ask me.
Hey! What are you doing carrying that around with you anyway? It's not like we ever need it.
She's got a point. Oh, that's Miss Mia Fey. She was a truly beautiful person, pal.
Huh? You knew her? You knew my sis?
Sure, everybody in the police force knew her. We all lost a great friend that day. I just got something in my eye. I'm not crying. I know I look a little rough around the edges, but the truth is I'm a lot more detective-like than I used to be.
Really? Like what part?
Like the color of my coat.
Ah, you're right. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah, but what about what's inside the coat? Godot. The guy is a real puzzle, if you ask me. Then maybe I should be asking you. Do you know something about him?
Why would I know something?
Well, it sure sounded like you two knew each other from the way you acted today.
It's Mr. Godot that acts like he knows Nick, not the other way around.
Exactly. You'd think I'd remember someone like him. I still say the whole thing's a bit suspect.
Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about Mr. Shane Bluebard.
That's Kane Bullard, not Shane Bluebard, pal.
Oh yeah, the victim in this case just doesn't make much of an impression on me. Well, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead.
Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning. Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out? Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself. For some reason, I'm just blabbing like an idiot right now.
Okay, Nick, now is our chance to get more info about the victim, so hurry up and ask. Wait, we had to present that? Oh my god. We literally had to present that profile and now we can talk to him more. Can you tell us some more about Mr. Bullard? He was the CEO of KB Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway?
Well, the company basically sends security teams, excuse me, pal, security teams out to buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets during this kind of work.
Oh, and?
And I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grubber.
Really? Me too. I just love money. I can't ever get enough. Please stop leaning in towards me like that. You aren't getting to my wallet.
Anyway, it looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions.
Oh, so that's my problem. I think I need to be shiftier. Let me go already.
Apparently, he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies.
Oh, that's pretty dirty and underhanded.
Yeah. Oh, KB Security used to head security operations against Master Mask.
What? Really?
Yeah, and after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive.
So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh? Was it really? Security room. Wait, we haven't been here? Oh my god. Okay, I feel like I need to end it here. Should we at least see the security guard before we should at least see the security guard. If there is going to be a new character before we end it. Wow, this is really something else. Yeah, okay, we got a really nice orange coat. That looks like Larry's coat, actually. We got a pink, like bag. Maybe it holds like food. We got something here. For a security guard office, it sure doesn't feel very secure. KB security guard. Uh-oh, I just remembered. Larry might be... Hey, Nick, what's up? Ugh, so he is here. Yo, how's it hanging, dude? And you got my sweet little Maya with you, too. Hi, Larry. Here I was, working my fingers to the bone. And in walks in an angel. I've got no problems with a daytime date. It's all good. No, that's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case. Uh-huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He's so hopelessly clueless. Well, if it's about the murder... Well, if it's about the murder case, boy, have I got some good info for you. Really? What is it? Well, I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya, but Nick here's a different story. But Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies. That was then, and this is now. Okay, we're gonna save. Okay, I like Larry. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Hopefully we'll find out some more info on, I don't know, who killed Kane, or if Desiree's a sneaky... Desiree's Master Mask. You can quote me on that. Desiree is Mask Damask.